Welcome back, loves, to day 11 of our 21-day goal setting challenge. I hope you guys have and are still having a beautiful and relaxing weekend. I hope you guys were able to find activities and perform activities and things that rejuvenated you and celebrated you and just made you feel peaceful and calm during this weekend. I also hope you guys were able to catch up on some of the videos. I know I sound a little awkward on them. This is, again, a learning experience for me, and I think as time goes on, I become more confident and more effective through the videos. But yeah, during this time, guys, I went skating and I did some warm oil essential baths. I've added some Himalayan pink salt into my baths. I've had time to really meditate, and I started my 14-day cleansing with my coaching partners. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling energetic. I'm ready to get out here in this weather and just take in some of this nature. But so again, I hope you guys have been having a great weekend as well. Um, Today, day 11, as you can see by the title, it's raising vibrations and uncovering negative thinking patterns. I know up until this day, this challenge has been focusing on thinking positively, which is very important. But it's just as important to connect with your negative thoughts so that you can confront them and find ways to rewrite them and replace them with more positive thoughts. So, just to recap the challenge so far, day one was decluttering your space, which is the same thing as decluttering your mind. Day two was about the subconscious mind and how powerful yet vulnerable our subconscious mind is. And also, we were reminded of how to celebrate just the small victories of our lives and forgive ourselves for the mistakes that we've made in the past, but also to commit to making better choices, right, for our good. So we did the 777 challenge or activity. Day three were self development goals. So those were goals that stretch us and help us grow into the person that God destined us to be and that we need to be to really achieve anything that we set our mind to. Day four were material goals, and those are the goals that make life more easier and convenient. They are confident boosters as well. Day five, we focus on financial goals, which are goals that gives us stability and prepare us for the future, help us to take care of everyday living, make sure that we are able to have the things that we need for everyday life, right? Um, Day six, from all of those goals, we focused on one and wrote down intentions on achieving those within 90 days or less using the SMART technique. Day seven, we talked about manifestation songs and the power of music, the energy and the effect that it has on our mind, and being mindful of what we are listening to. So we came up with, let's say, we'll call it our theme song, right? Our life theme song, and we came up with a playlist. And day eight was just rejuvenation day, the importance of just making time to do things that rejuvenate us, and also time to just catch up with the challenge. So let's get right into it, you guys. This video may be a little bit long. I'm going to try to stay under 20 minutes, but this is good, okay? Um, what is vibration? What is vibrations? Um, Vibrations is, according to some people, it's the state of being, your state of being, or your state or your time of being. And according to the law of vibration, everything in the universe is made up of energy. And this energy is vibrating at different frequencies all the time. If you place a tuning fork in some water, you can see the ripples. If you throw a rock in some water, it ripples. Um, if you place sand on top of a drum or on top of any type of hard surface and start beating on it, that sand will start forming according to the vibration of that sound. And so this is with everything in the universe, including us. Even solid things like a table is made up of a vibrational field of energy. Water, gas, everything is made up of energy. Um, and again, everything is made has this vibrational field of energy at the quantum level. And I think we discussed quantum level very briefly, but quantum is the Latin word for amount. And in modern understanding, it just means the smallest possible discrete unit of any physical property, such as energy in this case, or matter, right? So we are also made up of different energy levels: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. And each of these levels has a vibrational frequency, which makes up our vibration of being. I know people, that's like metaphysical stuff, right? That's something that we are not taught. Um, it's something that we don't really focus on because it's something that we can't see. And so most people are very adamant of believing and putting energy into things that they can see. But all vibrations operate at high and low frequency within us and around us. So it's very important that we are aware of this. Everything vibrates at some type of frequency level. And how do you know when you are vibrating low or when you are vibrating high? And just to know that your thoughts and what you think and how you feel determines this, which also determines what you attract in your life, which also determines what manifests in your reality. Y'all, it's deep, okay? This stuff is deep, but it is real. So, how do you know if your vibrations are high or low? Well, debt and being poor and living in poverty, something that I can really too much relate to. And I'm pulling myself out of that type of vibration because high energy and conscious living, it creates abundance, having enough to meet our needs. And struggling financially is a clear sign of low vibration, right? Disease, which is another word for lack of ease. When your body is diseased, it's something that is blocking the energy. And that comes from stress and negative thinking. So diseases plays a very is an indication of low vibrations. Inability to sleep. During sleep, we already said that your subconscious is really it's vulnerable. And this is when it becomes more connected to the creator and the oneness of the universe. So if you don't have an ability to sleep, then it is making it difficult for you to make this connection, right? Um, because that's anxiety and again just stress that allows you to stay up and not have this peaceful sleep. It's something going on around you in your energy fields that's making it hard for you to sleep. Okay. Strained relationships. And this is when all of your relationships are strained. It's not the same as, you may have like a difficult relationship with a coworker or with your relatives or, your friend. Y'all may fall out once in a while. But when all your relationships are strained, This is an indication of low vibration. You guys, this is like deja vu. Like, this is me, or this was me, because again, I am growing and coming from out of this state of being. Trust me, I've been here. And that's why it's so important to know what it is. Depression, fear, and anxiety. This is all um, indications of low vibration, surrounded by negative people all the time. And so all of this is just telling you is to take care of yourself. This comes from lack of self-care. And this is just screaming. This is your body. This is your being, your soul. If you find yourself in any of these situations, and it's more of low vibration. I hate to say it, but obesity, something that I've struggled with, that's a sign of low vibration as well. So this is just your soul, your spirit screaming to you, take care of me. Be more conscious of what you are doing to me. And then you have some high vibrations. How do you know when you are vibrating high? When you just feel like you're living in the flow, right? You feel like you're living in the flow. You feel like you know your sole purpose and you're directing your energy towards that. All of your energy is directed towards your sole purpose, which in some way or another is helping others. It's always going to come back to helping others. And so you may be inviting or inspiring people in your life just naturally, right? Your light. And sometimes vibrating high as well can attract negative people too, because they want to be in that light as well. So know that you are a beacon of that, and you may also be able to heal those people as well. Um, Jumping out of bed each day just full of optimism, right? You ready to go about your day. You feel grateful about being alive, right? I know sometimes it's like a drag. Oh, I want to get up today, you know. But when you're on high vibrations, like you are amped about getting up, the sun shining is beautiful to you. It's another day, right? Um, Things may be progressing in your life, right? Things are progressing. Synchronicity. Things in life seems to flow around you. Events occur that benefit you without you even asking, without you even being aware of it. Just opportunities come, people come to guide you into your sole purpose, to uplift you, that inspire you. um you are aware that you are responsible for your happiness and your emotions, and there's no guilt or shame, and you are aware of this, so you constantly are doing things, consciously doing things that is making you content and peaceful. And the more you do this with yourself, it automatically flows to all the people in your life. It's like the domino effect. You are always showing gratitude over the smallest things. You find gratitude in anything. You show love and compassion and have this peacefulness about you, despite what storm or what test that you are going through in life, because we all are going to go through something. It's part of life. It's the seasons of our life. And so after each fall or after each setback, there's a winter. There's this time of you know, learning from our mistakes, and so we all are going through some seasons. And after each fall, there's a winter, there's a cold part, a cold season of our life where we have to learn some hard truths and lessons about ourselves. But when you have this inner peace and when you're at this high vibration, you are able to go through those winters, right? We'll say with your, you know, you'll be able to go through it with a clarified mind on what needs to be done, and how to get back to your spring season. And so let's just say, for instance, you on low vibrations, and you go through fall or setback during the wintertime. You're rubbing your hands together, you're blowing in your hands, you're cold, you're freezing, you're frostbit. But if you're going through high vibrations, when you make that fall, you got your gloves on, right? You got your boots on, you got your hat on, your scully cap, your scarf. So you're not as cold, but because you know how to go through that storm, you know how to um, prepare for it. You're more prepared for it mentally, right, and spiritually. But that's just part of being and vibrating high. Your home life is harmonious. You make decisions that are in line with your higher self. You're not this person sitting around gossiping and talking about other people to make yourself feel good. You are more so about uplifting and empowering people, making people feel good, living in your truth despite who care or who think about or what whoever think about it. You're still living in your truth. Okay. So, 18 minutes, you guys. So, how let's talk about how to raise our vibrations real quick. Okay. First thing to do is to be conscious of your thoughts. Everything that you think, say, or feel becomes your reality. Every single thought has an impact on you, right? So, I mean, negative thoughts are going to come, but as soon as you are conscious of it, just acknowledge it. Thank you for showing up, and dismiss it and try to change it to a positive thought. Okay? Find something beautiful and appreciate it. I mean, appreciate your surroundings. Just think about it. The same creator that made the stars and the planets in this universe, and water and flowers and mountains, the sand, the grass, also made you. Wow, that is so humbling. So you got to find the beauty of just that alone. The same creator thought enough to make me. I mean, he made my eyelashes so that dust won't come in my eyes. He made my eyebrows so sweat doesn't drip in my eye. I mean, the creator, he or she, because that's questionable, but thought so much of me, thought so much of us, and intricately made us to sustain in this world. That's beautiful, right? So find something beautiful and appreciate it. Music is beautiful. Art, the people around you, children, oh my God, they are so beautiful when they want to be, right? Animals, colors, okay? Appreciate something. Be conscious of the foods that you eat. We all know that foods vibrate high and some vibrate low. I mean, vegetables, blueberries, all of these beautiful fruits and vegetables, we know that those vibrate high. And we know Big Macs, they don't vibrate at all, right? Let's be real. Processed foods compared to raw and live foods that are grown. Right now, I'm a health and life coach, and I could tell you all about those foods that are right for you. This is me stepping into my purpose, but that's basically what I do. Drink water, right? Water flushes out the toxins in your body every day. So drinking water, and then your water is made of what? 70, 80% of water. So spring and alkaline water is good for you. Meditate. I think God's way of talking to us is through meditation. Prayer is how we talk to God, and meditation is God's way of talking to us. Meditation just really helps calm our spirit down. It puts us in a peaceful state of mind. We rush through life so much that we really need at least 10 minutes to just be quiet and still and listen to our spirit and our soul, right? It does wonders. Um, Raising our vibrations, being grateful and showing gratitude. Making a gratitude list. It shifts your vibration from focusing on what you don't have to what you do have. So each night, just writing 5 things that you were grateful for each night, each day, shifts your vibrations. Um, Practice acts of kindness. This is one of my favorites. Giving to someone else without expecting anything in return, it shifts your thoughts of, oh, woe is me, or I don't have enough, to I have more than enough. So much that I have it to give to others, right? Um, just being kind to others, smiling, complimenting, making others feel good raises your vibration. Gossiping or treating others badly, that will have you vibrating so low. And then getting active. Vibration requires movement. So go out there and dance and run, skate, walk. The happier you feel, the more you'll draw happy experiences to yourself. Get into nature. God made this beautiful, beautiful universe, this world for us to bask in. Look up in the sky, close your eyes, and when the sun, let the sun bask on you. Sit by some water and meditate and look at the water. Like, take a walk through some greenery, through some woods. I mean, I'm not gonna say no woods because do whatever you feel, but just get out there in nature, enjoy it. Okay, these are just some ways to raise your vibrations. I'll share in my group different other ways that I found by kind of researching on Google. This list is what I also got off of Google as well, so I'll share that with you. So let's go into action step 11, you guys, real quick. So today we want to sit quietly for 10 minutes. Just sit quietly for 10 minutes and be aware of our thoughts. Okay, if you have good thoughts, negative thoughts, I want you to acknowledge them all, but just be aware of what it is that you are thinking about yourself. Take note of all the negative thoughts that come across your mind and confront them. Ask yourself, where did these thoughts come from? And then find ways to rewrite or change these thoughts. Okay? Sometimes we feel like we are not good enough. You feel that you don't deserve the things that you are trying to manifest, which then you subconsciously self sabotage yourself. Procrastination is self sabotage. So maybe you're telling yourself this is what's blocking things from coming to you. You're not feeling that you are even good enough to receive them. Or um, I need this person to approve of me. So y- you try to get approval of others and always worrying about what other people would think of you. So you don't do certain things or you do certain things for that approval or validation from others. That may be something that's blocking you from receiving and manifesting beautiful things in your life. Or you feel like you have to work hard to succeed. Yes, you do have to take concrete actions like we're doing now to achieve your goals. Yes. However, if you believe that you can only obtain these things by working to the bone and working extremely hard, then you will attract little success without this type of effort. So things will become hard to manifest. Some things just really naturally flow to you guys. Everything doesn't have to be hard. Okay. So once you are aware of those thoughts, I want you to write down each of those thoughts that come to your head about yourself. Any negative thought, then I want you to rip it up and throw it away. Burn it if you have to. But just acknowledge it, rip it up. Thank you for coming into my life. Now I know what I need to work on. Rip that bad boy up, throw it in the garbage. Make part with it. And then write some beautiful things about yourself and keep those things in your journal. And take time with that. What do you love about yourself? What do you love about yourself? Your quirks. Look in the mirror. Your eyes. Find ways to love yourself and write those down in your journal and revisit that each day. So, guys, 27 minutes. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Tomorrow, we're going to take action on the first step of our action plan for our goal that we set for ourselves. We're going to actually take action. If you have already done the first step, then we're going to take action on the second step. Okay, so we'll talk about that tomorrow. But you guys have a beautiful and prosperous day. Thank you guys so much. Be blessed. Bye.